day 5. So before I talk about my challenge, let me introduce myself once again, as a few new members have joined today. Well, my name is Arpita Chatterjee, and I have embarked my professional career at the age of 19 years. And I have more than 20 years of work experience in education industry. And I have started my career as a receptionist, and eventually I reached the position of business head. But somewhere I felt that something is different, my calling is something different. So I have just learned from many eminent mentors, like life coaches and mindful coaches, and then I become a certified mindset and life coach. And also I explored myself in a professional speaker, as well as corporate trainer. So we are doing this 30 days confidence booster challenge, right? And yesterday I have given you the challenge, that is your you have to understand, and you have to check that what kind of surrounding of people you have. Like, there are two kind of people, one who inspired you and one who expired you. I'm sure you have make a list, and you have adding more people in your life who are going to inspire you, and you are reducing those people. I'm not talking about reducing means you have to disconnect, but disconnect from your mind. Like, instead of judging them, you can just replacing the judgment and start blessing, and but ignore them, not been too close with the negative people, or negative environment. A cluttered environment is like that. That was yesterday's challenge. And today's day 5 challenge. What is today's day 5 challenge? Before I'll talk about day 5 challenge, I would like to talk about, in fact, I want to ask about, do you know the difference between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind? See, according to me, conscious mind and subconscious mind is like ant and elephant, right? So conscious mind is like 10% and subconscious mind is like 90%. Even you can read one beautiful book, that is The Power of Subconscious Mind, written by Dr. Joseph, right? I can't recall the author's name, but it's a very beautiful book. Yeah, Dr. Joseph Murphy, right? So read that book, that can, so that you can understand the power of subconscious mind. So subconscious mind is so important. Why you are losing this willpower? You always say that we should have some willpower, but what is willpower, and how to develop that willpower? So more you develop the willpower, more you can raise your confidence level. But before that, you need to understand how the subconscious mind, subconscious mind work. Subconscious mind work, the when you are the conscious mind is giving the message to subconscious mind, and we are doing, like, for example, you are saying that I'm going to wake up in the morning tomorrow 6 a.m. And if you are waking up, that means you are saying and you are doing it, that it goes to your subconscious mind, and subconscious mind will support you. The way I've given you the example about the ant and elephant, of course, if the ant want to drag elephant, and the elephant say, no, I'm not going to support you, of course ant can't be. Same like conscious mind is 10% and subconscious mind is 90%. So if you are disciplined person, if you are like, whatever you are saying, you are doing, so of course your subconscious mind, you are training your subconscious mind that yes, you need to support me because I always follow what I'm saying. So it's very important that you need to say whatever you're saying, you have to do it. And that was our day 2 challenge, was also the same thing, like 100% taking 100% responsibility of your life. Whatever you're committing that I'm going to do it, you have to do it, right? But now the question is how you have to do it. So basically, we are always procrastinate. This is, I think, most of the people have this problem of procrastinate. So why you are procrastinating? Because of course we don't have that willpower. So that how you're building up the willpower, that exactly we will need to talk today. But before that, we need to understand that how we develop this conditioning, how our subconscious, how you're procrastinating, why you're procrastinating. Because from childhood our upbringing is like that. If you just remember it, like, when one child is small, right, and he's fallen down, right? So generally the grandparents and even our parents are always say to the floor that pup, फ्लोर गंदा है, फ्लोर गंदा है, तुम्हारी कोई गलती नहीं है, फ्लोर की गंदी है, गलती है. So from childhood, what message we are giving to a kid कि भाई आपकी कोई गलती नहीं है, फ्लोर की गलती है. तो सेम वे they have learned the blame game. Same like, if you have scored very well in a school, like, you have got 98 percentage, and when you come, your parents are saying वो 2 marks का आ गए, 98% क्यों, 100% क्यों नहीं आया. So what I'm trying to say is that why we develop this kind of conditioning, because it's happened from our childhood. We always focus on the negative part. For example, if you did something good, like for example, if you are good and someone is asking you how are you, you say I'm fine. But if something is wrong, then automatically if you are going deep. Because why we are not focused, because it's all about emotion. There's no emotion called positive emotion or negative emotion. It's all about deep emotion or shallow emotions, right? And that exactly you need to understand it. What is deep emotion and what is shallow emotion? For example, if I'm getting the positive appreciation every day, that yes, your videos are good, you are talking very confidently, so I feel good. But the moment someone is say that today today your hair is look very different, every day is very different, I don't like your hair, and and that goes to very deep and deep, that why this person is saying about my hair. Is she always criticizing me, is always getting she's always criticized. So that goes very deep. So what I'm trying to say is that you need to understand the emotions, that how deep your emotions is, and how you're making your emotion deep, like negative emotion in a deep way. Like more you are your thinking process in a positive way, more you are more positively you are taking this compliment, or more you enjoying, more you celebrate you in, that is very important. Then only you can develop that willpower, right? So today's challenge is very simple. The first challenge is you need to celebrate your win, small win. And how you celebrate your small win, you have to make it hype, you have to brag. Like, if initially if it's not convenient for you to brag in front of people, maybe you feel like that कि भाई क्या अपने मुंह में मिट्ठू करती है, तो at least you can you know practice of your own how to brag yourself. Like in the morning itself, every day in the morning, in stand in front of mirror and brag. I'll just show you as an example. Like, okay, I'll say that, hey, I'm so good. I'm so happy. Everyone is really feel jealous with me, that whenever I talking, because I'm so confident. I'm so beautiful. I'm so anything that you feel good, and that is very important. That when you make your thought process in a more positive way, when you celebrate your positive thing, then you feel more confident. And but what we are generally doing, that if something is negative happening, we are just relieve that negative moment. For example, if someone has criticized you, said something wrong, you are thinking, that time also you're thinking, then again when you're going to a shower, that time also you're thinking the same thing. Why that person has talked negative about me, why he always criticizes me, that time also criticizes me, and we are going in a loop, negative loop, and you will think, overthink, and all that, right? So are you getting my point, right? What I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to say is that what challenge you need to do is that whenever you have done something good, you have to celebrate your win, and celebrate very deeply. More deeply you are celebrating, more you are developing that positive positive thought process. And more you are whenever you are getting criticism, or whenever things is not going good, ignore. Like for example, if someone is start complaining something about you, or your anything, don't dwell on negative conversation itself. You just hold yourself, right? Zip your mouth and said, okay, I'm not interested to listen. And it is not easy, but gradually when you're doing every day, and you building up your muscle every day like that, appreciate more thing. Always more into the positive conversation, always more into the celebration of your win, rather than criticism, rather than listening criticism, and thinking criticism. Is better to improving yourself is very important. But when you dwell on this negative loop, like again and again and again thinking the negative, that will reduce your confidence level, right? I hope I'm not very fast. I'm talking very, not very fast. So I'm just repeating. If you have any question, you can feel free to, put your question in the comment box so that I can help you to understand as well. So the challenge is very simple. Today's challenge is you have to brag. You have to practice bragging exercise every day. You need to brag every day. You need to talk something good about yourself, like, in a high energy. Always, like, every day write 10 at least the best good qualities about yourself, and that qualities, and after the 10 qualities you have to you have to relive that thing. For example, if you're saying, if for example you are saying that, I am confident, then you have to you have to find out the evidence also, right? For example, if I'm saying I'm confident, so what's my evidence? Like, I'm doing YouTube live, that needs confidence, right? Of course, if I'm saying I'm confident, of course I can take a risk that I'm doing a evidence. Means what I'm trying to say is you have to note down your 10 best qualities, and you have to start finding out the evidence. More you do in this kind of practices, more you find out the positive evidences, more you see that your confidence level will increase, right? If you are more wasting your time in negative thoughts or negative thinking or negative talking, when generally what happened, two friends are meeting and they start gossiping what? All about negative, all about the third person, all about the mother-in-law, all about the anything. So when you are